everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review and I am just out of Sephora, so this is the bag. And what I'm going to be reviewing today for you guys is one of the things that I wait every year. This is the Smashbox Color and Contour Masterclass palette, and this is the number 3. So if you guys are familiar with the tag video that I did for the Perfect palette, you might remember that the Perfect Travel palette was one of them. It was the number 2. So this is the number 3, so I'm very anxious. I don't think I've seen many people doing reviews or looks on this just yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to get there. So I wanted to be quick on getting my hands on it and give you my first impressions and opinions about it. So basically this comes with 32 photo op eyeshadows, 3 blushes. It comes with 1 contour, and I'm just reading out of the box, 1 bronzing powder, 1 highlighting powder, and 4 get the look inserts, blank face charts to create your own looks. So let's see what it's all about. Oh, by the way, this thing retails at $65 and they say that it's a value of $300. And again, if you see the trios that they usually have on the store, each one is about 20 something. I'm not quite sure the complete price for the trios, but I know that if you buy about 3 trios, it will be about the same price that you're paying for just this palette, and you're getting 32 eyeshadows out of this. This is the palette. It kind of looks like a little book to me, a little bit bulky, but I know it is supposed to be good for travel, so it provides a lot of cushion to your palette. And then it has a elastic band that holds everything in place. Oh, and then as I open it, it comes with kind of a bag film to protect the first layer here. And then here's the contour look, get the look, color and contour. So it kind of comes with a chart where it tells you where to contour, where to use your bronzer, and where to use your highlight. And if I can show you here, this is the soft contour. So that's the look that they try to teach you how to accomplish. Very soft and natural look. Then they have the color contour look, which is this one here. It's kind of a more sultry look, a little bit more on the edge, a little bit smoky, I'll say. And then you have here the color wash, which is a complete smoky eye, kind of fashion look. Then as you open the palette here, I'm going to try to go the other way around. You open it up and you have here another bag film kind of protective thing, and here you have the palette. So the palette is these 2 here. Now what I can see different from the last year palette is that this time they do not have the plastic film with the names on it, which was pretty annoying. That was the only downside to that palette. This time they actually put together hard plastic covers, which is great because you don't have to struggle with the plastic film going over as you work with the palette. And then the names are right in the pans. So I have to say that is great. Now another thing that you noticed here is that in the box it says that you should be able to take off the palettes to have your looks on the go. So I'm going to try that without breaking it, if I can do that. Oh yeah, okay. So all you have to do is really just pull it with a little bit of strength, and then the palette comes off. And then you're supposed to be able to carry this as your palette on the go. So that's quite neat if you were to travel. Although if I were to travel, I will take both, because if you take a close look, and let me put it back on, just like that. It was not that hard. If you take a close look, you will see that this side here is more like in the neutral kind of look. So it has all your neutral colors and your browns, and then this side has the more colorful palette. So if I were to go and travel, I want both, because I want to have both opportunities depending on the outfit or the occasion. Then you also, when you travel, what I didn't think about, just to take one or the other, is that this here has the bronzer, the contour, and the highlight, and the other one is the one who has the blushes. So you need both things. So you need to take both either way. But either way, if it's too bulky, you can just take both of them and they will be less bulky, if you will. But then you will lose a little bit of the caution of the whole concept that they came up with. So let me do some swatches. I'm not going to go over every single one because that's not going to be very helpful, but I want to do some swatches for you guys just so you can see the quality. They're very buttery, as I can feel them right now. Really pigmented, so let me show you. So really pigmented, and those are very neutral shades. So you can actually see those colors. Let me see if I can swatch those here. And I'm not using any base whatsoever, right? So let me do this one here, and you will notice right away that Smashbox did a great job with the same quality that distinguished them. So here you go. Very, very pigmented, really buttery. I don't see any chalkiness. I don't see really, I don't know, I think they're very, very similar to the trios they sell. Very, very, very similar. Now let me try to do again swatch on my hand. So here we go. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's pretty neat. Very pigmented. So I have to say, I am loving this palette. The whole concept is great. I am a big fan of Smashbox eyeshadows as well. As you could tell from some of my videos, this is a great choice. Now you gotta consider that you're going to be investing $65, so for many of you, you might find it pricey, but you also need to do the math and figure out how much it will cost you to buy those shadows, buy trios. I don't think Smashbox really would sell all this variety individually, and even then it would be a lot more than you could actually think about. So this is great because I was thinking that even those colors, if you are not very lighthead, you could use the bronze or the contour color as your brow shadow. So that's also quite neat. And you could either use Sumatra or Cinder if you're very blonde. So there you go. So really cool shadows. Right here you have all the transition colors, and then you have very nice colors for your lid. Very nice deep colors, really deep colors for that really impactful and smoky eye. And then for a more trendy look, you also have very nice highlighters, nice lid colors, and nice liners here. For me, those would be to really deepen your crease or to use as liners. The quality is great, they're buttery. I've never had much fallout from Smashbox, so I don't think this would be an issue. Although I can tell you, because I'm going to work around with this palette, I'll come back with some you know, looks. So I'll let you know if there's any fallout, but I really hardly believe there will be much fallout, honestly. And then you know exactly what I mean by the contour, because usually contour is something that Smashbox is well known about. Now the last thing that I want to show you from the palette is the last part of the palette, where you will find some shards. So if you take these out, it's kind of a booklet. and this booklet is if you are into makeup artistry. It's awesome if you know, like when you go to MAC and they have all those books where they each makeup artist creates their own look. This is for that. So you have the shape of the eye, and then you can create your looks with the eyeshadows, and you can actually write down the eyeshadows that you used, and then you can go back to that look that you created every single time. It's quite neat, and it's very used in the makeup artist industry and profession. So it's very normal for you when you're at your makeup class to use this to create very edgy looks or something, to be more creative. It really helps you to think outside of the box, because it's like having somebody in front of you that you're doing the makeup, but you can come back and forth and erase, and you know, it's pretty neat. I do advise you to try it. You won't be disappointed. It's really, really neat. And you have quite some sheets over there to work with. And this is the masterclass number 2, and as you can see, it doesn't really have that much variety of colors. So that's why I'm so in love with the masterclass number 3, because this one has some purples and one blue, and that's pretty much it. Doesn't have that much color variety. Here's the number 3, the bright new one, and here's the number 2. So I don't know if you guys will be able to notice, but they're not really the same colors. They're coming with different variety of colors. Now, the last thing that I need to say about this palette is it doesn't come with any gel liners or liquid products, which is kind of a bummer for me, because I really like the gel liners that they put on the masterclass 2, especially for travel, because it's really handy not to have to carry them. Plus they're great. I think the formula, it's special because it doesn't dry, it doesn't get dirty with your powder products if you take good care of it. So I'm a little bit disappointed because I loved the gel liners that they put on the masterclass 2, but I'm not disappointed with the good variety and color range they used in this one. So overall, I would advise you, if you are palette junkie like me, you won't be disappointed with the masterclass number 3. Alright, so that's pretty much what I had to share with you guys. I really hope this video was helpful and that it helped you to decide whether or not you would like to get this palette. If you already have it, let me know. And also, if you would like me to do any specific look, or if you have any request to do with this palette, let me know as well, because I'll be definitely playing around with this soon and uploading some videos and tutorials about this palette. So that's pretty much what I had to share. Guys, don't forget to subscribe for more videos if you are not already subscribed. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, because I keep posting other things there that are really related to beauty and makeup techniques, so you might be interested. And please like the video if you like this video, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys all next time. You guys take care. See you next time. Bye bye.